Hello, everyone. Have a very good evening.
Dr. Shotshot.
Hi, dear teacher.
Hello, dear. How are you? پێم وایە چیمەن خان شەوشاد بۆ خواحافیزی ئەگەر هەڵە نەبن. وایە؟
مەبەستم بۆ بڵێم ئەم کاتت باش بەڵام تی شەوشادەکەش هەر دەرەکەی شەمۆ مستەجارێ.
بەڕێستان. لە ئینگلیزی شاشتێکی بە ناوی گود نایت. ئێمە هیچ کات وشەی گود نایت بەکار نانین بۆ سڵاو. گود نایت تەنها و کاتە بەکارێت کە ماڵاواییەکەیت لە دوای تاریک بوونەوە. بۆ منە کاتێک کە تۆ ئەڕۆیتە میوانیەک و دواتر میوانیەکە بەجێ دەیەڵیت دەڵێیت گود نایت. واتە شەوێکی ئارام. Hello, Eva. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good. How is everyone? Again, we have a person with the name of 4545. Anek, Dr. Juro Navi Chulupianja. Please, can you change your name or... Because I don't know how do I call you. Just change your name because that's a password for the Zoom. It's not the username. Regarding the book, how many of you have read the book Zorba the Greek by Nikos Kazantzakis? Anyone? No? None of you read the book, right?
والله ما طيب
Okay.
Mr. Arin, I live outside city. I cannot go to city every time. That's why.
You know, those are all excuses. I do believe Ms. Ashti and everyone in this Zoom meeting. You can find the PDF. If not the PDF, you can find the summary. If not the summary, you can find the plot. If not the plot, you can find the theme. If not the theme, you can find the movie. If not the movie, you can find something else in order to know about the book. I know some of you live outside the city. Some of you cannot afford to buy the book. That's totally fine. This is not a compulsory thing. But whenever I post a book, it's very beneficial for each and all of you to read it because that's why I posted. First, it will help you to read the book. Second, it will help you to practice more the language and the stuff around the language. For example, if you have just followed every single Zoom, which we started, me and Eva, it was like, this will be the 39th or 40th Zoom, which we started on March or before March, actually. So if you have just followed us, you would have finished at least 35, 37 books. But that's totally fine. Some of you may be new, some of you cannot afford it, some of you live out of the city. That's not a big problem. As far as you will learn something here, you will practice your language here. That would be fine. So, Zorba,
Dr. كأكتب أنا ما نخين دوتا مرجني يعني نخيني نوا بخمان أخيني نوا زور جار كتابك دانوا يعني بيشتر خندو معناتها وكو سشمان لقد موري وكو جميلة يعني كتاب هبوا بيشتر خندو معناتها
لا دس خوش بيت ببورة مقصد ما نبو ما بس ما بو كان بيك تندك بابلين ليك اللي فولو كان برسيارة كان چ کتێبە بخوێنەوە باشە چۆن دەستکەم بخوێنەوە باشە ئەو کتێبانی کە من دایانم هەمووی با بڵین زۆربەیان ئەگەر هەمووشیان نەبێت وەرگێڕدراوەتە سەر زمانێکی تر و زمانێکی ئاسانە بۆی تر لەمە دوا زمانەکە تۆزێک قورسەرەکەینەوە کتێبی we will select other books like Dostoevsky, like Kafka, like one of the Ava's favorite book, Kafka.
No, not my favorite.
You like Kafka, right?
No, just like
The Metamorphosis, that one.
Yeah, Metamorphosis. We also have it in Kurdish.
That's the only thing I read.
Well, Kafka has, he doesn't have plenty of books or compile of books. But yes, from now on, we will increase the level of the books to other nations, not only staying inside England or America. We will spread into Kurdish books, into Turkish book, which they are translated, like Orhan Pamuk, like Elif Shafak, like Latifa Atkin, and the other books, or from the Arabic, like Gibran, Khalil Gibran, or Noah Sadawi, and the other authors. So Zorba the Greek, it talks about a man who is, as you can see from the cover, it's a man dancing madly. From the cover, you will understand that living the life in your way with, let's say, with putting limitations, with putting borders, to not trespass your borders to the right of other people. As far as you live happily and you live freely, that's what is the main point in Zorba the Greek. That is falling in love, drinking, making romance, making love, and dancing, and go fishing. So these are all the themes of the book, which helps you to understand life is not so difficult in case if you know how to drive it. It's just like a car. The way you drive it will be the way your life will lead to. If you drive super fast, you will make an accident, you will die. If you drive so slowly, you will be behind. You will go behind and you will stay behind. But driving in a limited range according to the path will help you to live your life to reach the destination. Same like that. This is this is a very brief overview about the book. Let me come to the question stuff with you. We always say, live the life, enjoy the life, but we never show how to enjoy life. So what is life enjoyment in your perspective? Ema mishalin jan khosha biji bakhoshi biji balam zor kam man han karragakani jan kirdni ki khoshman pe nishandaniyan zor jar khoman natwani ragana bedozino. What is آیا او اینه چیه او رگانه چین که تو ژیانێکی خۆشی لەسەر بناغە دەبێت. For example, for me, living a healthy life is a happy life. As far as I am alive today, I don't care whether tomorrow, whatever happens. As far as today I am under a ceiling, I can talk to you, then I will leave tomorrow for tomorrow. But also I have planned for future. This is something different. So how to live actively? How do you live actively in your life rather than just nagging and complaining and retreat? You know what is retreat? Yes, Ashley?
In my opinion, the first step, you just have to don't care about what they say about your personality and about your step, what you want to do. Just don't care about what they say.
So this will make you happy?
I think, yeah.
Good. And smile. Smile always make you happy. Believe me, if you open your eyes from the first early morning and you smile to sun, to life, to your surrounding, your day will be optimistic. Otherwise, your day will be as dark as night. Yes, anyone else? The question is about how to actively be happy. چون دتوانید خود دلخوش بکید. So you are not going to say anything, right? Tick, 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 tick. The time is moving. Yeah, dear Shiva.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, dear.
For instance, teacher, you have a lot of money, but you don't spend it. Just you keep it for your children. I think it's not good. And if you have a lot of money, you can spend it. You can use it. For instance, you can travel for a nice place. You can buy a delicious food, something like this.
Wow, Kurdish people, delicious food all the time. Thank you,
It's
dear
like
Shiva.
that,
You are right. I posted 2 words, which is, in your case, we mean greedy. Greedy people, those people who they love money and they don't spend it. Good one. That's a very good point. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Mr. Mohammed.
Hello, dear Doctor.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Doctor, about your question, I agree with you with your idea. I think we have a good health is everything in your life, and we should we don't care about what people said and what happened in our life, because all of people will die. We should work to get another life. A good health and work to get another life is everything in our life.
We will all die eventually. You are right. But Mohammed, there is one thing, that if you keep working for the other life and you waste this life, you will never see the other life also. This is the rule of life.
Now, Doctor, I don't mean waste this life.
Yeah, good.
It means we should work for this life, but not every time. Not spend all your time in this life. You should spend sometimes to another life.
Good one. Good one.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, dear. Yes, anyone else? Yes, Mr. Sardar. Yes, Kaka Sardar.
Yes, Doctor, actually, I think it's the ways of happiness different for each person. It depends on the person. So sometimes maybe you are helping people, that's the way it makes you happy. And the way of my happiness, maybe it's different from you. For example, if I wake up in the early morning, that day I will be too happy. If I help people, I will be too happy. If I help people, if I finish my work successfully, I will be too happy. So it depends on you, how you try, how you finish your work. If you have an exam, if you have any other duties, when you finish successfully, it makes you feel happy.
That's very correct.
Thank you.
Kaka Sardar. Yes, thank you. Thanks to you. Dear Ava, what about you? What do you think?
Sorry, what was the question again?
What will you do to be happy in your life and to not retreat it, to not run away from it?
I mean, I think do the things that you enjoy, and if you find yourself stuck, I usually read a book or watch a movie to give perspective, which makes me enjoy my life more, if that makes sense.
So reading a book will help you to be happy.
Or watching a movie or something that gives you perspective, or even talking to someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there any rules to be happy?
Me,
do we have any rules to be happy? Any way, any path? A specific one?
I mean, I think a golden rule is don't compare yourself to others.
Stop comparison. Thank you so much, dear Ava. Yes, Kaka Muhammad. Mr. Mohammed? He raised his hand, but he is not talking. I don't know why. Kaka Muhammad, جت لما وابزا مايكو close بوا. Yes, Soreen. Soreen Khatun?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you raised your hand, and do you want to answer the question, please?
No, but you said this something make you happy.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with your opinion, teacher.
That's totally fine. So what do you agree? You don't like to be happy?
Yeah, I wanted to be happy, but only when you say some smile don't make you happy. Will not make you happy all the time.
What will not
Teacher.
make you happy all the time? Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. I will come back to you, but let me first finish with Soreen. So what makes you what you don't agree with me? What did I say that you don't agree with me?
Encouragement, I can say.
Yes. والله بفهم.
مامستا يعني نهر دم يعني كنت تقرني جدي بوتا كيف خوشي هيتن لو أنا تو عاجز بو بس تدفع بالت خوبي لو أنا تو قرني شنك بصيدان يسلفت خو بو هند دو إحساس بهند نكتن كنتو يب حزيني يعني أو رومان هند ندتن كنتو يدل خوشي منه
بەڵێ من زیاتر باسی ڕۆمانەکە ناکەم زیاتر باسی ژیانی بڵین ژیانێکی ئاسایی یەکەم چونکە دەشێت هەمووتان ڕۆمانەکەتان نەخوێن دەبێتەوە بۆیە زیاتر لە بڵین لە ڕوانگی خۆتەوە من باسی یەکەم. I will talk about it from your perspective, not general, not according to the novel. So my question is, what makes you happy? ئایا چی تۆ دڵخۆش دەکات؟
راست بيجي مامستا بس يعني ما حس كير بيش وقتو يعني تو كتاب بداني مرو بخوب خيتن راستا من يعني من انستغرام ده شنية فولو كري بس اسهمي ده ما اسنابينم كتو كان قداني يان زوم إلا هفالك من هاي أبو من فريد كتنوبي وميدا
وابزانم سۆرین خان ئەگەر بەس تەماشای ئینستاگرامەکەم بکەیت لەم هایلایتانەی خوارەوەیە یەکێک لە هایلایتەکان ناوی رید بووکە ئەو رید بووکە بەس سیری ئەوە بکەیت هیچ کێشەیەک نییە چونکە تیایە ئەمێنێتەوە تەنانەت یەکەم کتێب کە دام نابێت لەو هایلایتەیە هەیە بۆیە گەر تۆ ستۆریەکەشت نەبینی دوای بچیتەوە سەر هایلایتەکە ئەیبینیت هیچ کێشەیەک نابێت کتێبەکان هەموو ئێستا بۆ منە ئیمشەو یان سبەی شەو دایانەم بێکێشەیە بەڵام ئەگەر لە ستۆریان نەمایەوە ئەتوانی بچیتە بەشی هایلایتی رید بووک ئەو کاتە پێشتریش باسی ئەمەم کردو ئەتوانیت بچیت لێە هەموو کتێبەکانی کە دام نابێت لەوێ هەیە و ئاخر کتێب لەو لە هایلایتەیە ئاخر کتێب ینی کەواتە کتێبی هەفتەیە. But for you, in your perspective, like بۆ تۆ چی دڵخۆشی بۆ تۆ هێنێت؟ کتێبەکەش نەخوێندەبێتەوە ئاسایی. جۆ لەمە سۆرین خان ئەشێت قەتع بوو بێت مشکلە نییە بەڵێ چیمەن خان
سڵاو دکتۆر دڵخۆشکردن لە کەسێکە بۆ کەسێکی کە ئەگۆڕێم بەڵام من ئەو کاتانەی کە دڵخۆشم کە شیرینی ئەخۆم یان ئەچم دروستی یەکەم ئەگەر هەر زۆر بێتاقەت بمە چەند دروست یەکەم و دواتر ئەیان خۆم جاری وەڵاهی دکتۆر کاتێککە دوانزەم تەواو کرد بەوەی دەرەجەی کەمەمێنا زۆر خەمبار بووم بەڵام دەستتر چون ئەمزانی بەچی دڵخۆشە بم دەستم کرد بە شیرینی دروستکردن و شیرینی خواردن وەڵاهی دکتۆر لە ماوەی 6 مانگە نزیکەی 25 کیلۆ زیادم کرد
لەش ساغبێتەن دروست
زۆر زۆر ناخۆش بوو
یەکەم
بۆ ئەوەی
سوێن مەخۆ بۆی دوای کەفارەتەکەی نەدەی دومینی شیرینەکە دروست بکە بەڵام بیفرۆشەرە پارەی پێپایەکە نەکۆت بیخۆی
ئێستا ئەو بیرۆکەم هەیە دکتۆر لەبەرەوەی ئەوەندە کە کێشم زیادی کرد زۆرم پێ ناخۆش بوو بەڵام لە 2020 بڕیارنیا کە کێشم دابەزێنم بۆیە دوورکەوتمەوە لە شیرینی ئەو کێشەی کە زیادم کرد بوو هەموویم دابەزاندەوە بەڵام ئێستا دیسان حەزم لێتی لەبەرەوە بڕیارم یا دروستی کەم و لە بیشی فرۆشم
خۆش بێت وایە 2020 دەستکەوتێکت هەبووە کە لە as you know, there is a saying. I will later translate it into Kurdish also. There is a saying. It said that there is a businessman. He said that in 2020, we don't need any profit. we just need to go out from 2020 without any bankruptcy. That's the best achievement, even without a profit. Balin ایک لوانی که بزنسمنن لات ل2020 اگر با کانزاجی در نچی بالام لمایی خودت در بچید کاتت و دستکوت تابو. Very good. So that's a very good thing. I will come back to you, Ms. Chiman. Sarah Khan, Sarah Lazar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doctor. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Friend with positive people and help the people and listen the Quran and read a good book and make a plan in life. That's all things happy in life.
That's good. Well, making the good friend with the positive people is one of those things which I recommend you, all of you. Always stay with positive people. Thank you so much, Sana.
Thank you for you.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
I will come back to you, Sana. Sorry, I will come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's okay. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Let her. I will be happy if you let her.
Thanks for your happiness. Such a good gentleman. Yes, Sana Khan كواتا أو بواري داي كمؤمن بو يقصبكي بفرما.
Okay. بكردي بإنجليزي
تفضلي حسكي من عربي إنجليزي كردية زان باك كميكان وابزا ما يفاش فرنسية زاني بويا هر كميكان بكش.
Okay. والله من بإنجليزي كده الله أجر لاش إنك عسى وما يكون كردي. Okay. بالكاتا يا أول أجرم. When I am sitting in with my family, I'm so happy about sitting for my family. Just sometimes I'm alone with myself. I'm happy. I don't need anyone, just myself. I like it. This point. Yes.
That's very good. Self-time and family gathering. Self-time يعني كاتبو خود family gathering يعني كوبونو لقو خزان. That's very good. That's well, family is the top. It's the top of everything actually. And self-time is for self-improvement. Good. Kaka Mumin.
Yes.
Thank you so much, dear Sana.
Yes,
I will.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks to give me this opportunity. I would like to answer your question. Can you repeat your question?
How can you be happy? What are the things which you follow to be happy?
You know, these things will make me happy, or I would like to be happy with this thing is that when I see a poor people or someone who's poor, haven't any salary or something like that, when I help them, I will be happy when I see him or her smile. I will be happy when I see their smile, because their smile make me happy. That's why I help this poor pupil, and thanks for God to give me this like skill to help. Human or pupil, and I am so happy. Not just I will be really happy when I see their smile. Thanks for God, I change the sad situation to the happy situation for them. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot, dear. Very in English you can also say extremely. It's the same.
Extremely.
Yeah, extremely. I will write to you. Okay, let me move to the next question to not make it so boring. I believe in one thing in life, which is dance with the wind rather than against the wind. Or you can say swim with the wave in the river rather than against the river. If you dance with the wind, it will help you to move slower, more harmonic, and it will not make you tired. But if you stand or dance against the wind, eventually or sooner or later you will be tired and you will give up. So about you in life, do you believe that you should always dance with the life or stand against the life? Anyone? Yes, dear Ashti, you opened your mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, you can go, you can go. Anyone?
Mr. Ari, just repeat the question.
I will repeat it. Do you believe that you can dance? Do you believe that you should, not you can, you should dance with the wind or with the life or dance against the life? Like
Teacher,
go
we
with
cannot
the,
understand you.
okay, go with the life smoothly side by side, or go with the life in the opposite direction or direction. Which one do you do to life, for life? For example, if you have a problem, you will go with a problem to solve it, or you be angry and you will be sad and you stand against the problem all the time to fight with the problem. Which one do you choose? Did you get my point?
Not yet.
I think maybe, Irene, can you give an example?
Yes.
Because,
For example, if I swim in the river, I will never swim against the wave. I will swim with the wave because it will help me to reach the other side easier. Same with life. Do you always stand against life or you go with the life? Go with the life means you accept the life problems and you try to solve some of the problems. But stand against means you have always problem with life. No matter what, you open your eyes in the early morning, you have a problem with life.
Doctor, one question about your example. But if the river pushes you to a waterfall, you should again swimming against the river. Am I right?
Good one. You are completely right. So can you give more description? In life, let me wait a minute. Sorry, let me clarify more. What do you do to continue with life?
About my opinion?
Yeah.
Doctor, sometimes bad thing happened in your life. You can't stand and go with this problem. Always have a solution. You should fight with the life. If you, for instance, if you can't pass the school, you can't say I'm stand with the life. I can't pass school. I'm standing and do nothing. You should fight with the life and try to pass the school.
So how do you fight with the life?
By trying and read it a lot and anything you should to pass the school.
That's very correct. Thank you, Mr.
Mohammed. ام شتما طالق جیانا او خرابتها بس ما طالق ام ياروين بونو بليتري خوازغا بلي ناتو بلي حليت ما بس راه طالق او حلا ياروين هنا جار بيسكا دجي جيان بس هنا جاري توين دغلا ابروين يعني مرسني بلي والله هم دغلا شركم يعني بلي دغلا ياروين
very good
boy kaadu tiboola awaka boona kan malaki legal awaka abroid هنا جار بيسي شو كذا كاكبرو تافجيج ادبا ابي ضدي awaka بجولي كبا.
Very correct. That's very correct. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you a lot. Anyone else? That's a very good one. Sometimes you have to fight with the life. Sometimes you have to go with the life. Yes, Mr. Sardar.
Dr. Erin, sometimes when you stand opposite a strong wind, a very speed wind, actually when you stand against the wind for a long time, finally maybe the wind fall you. The wind make you fall. So you have to, if you want to stay with the wind, you have to change your direction. You have to stand in a side way. So it is, you can say that we can, I understand from this question like that, you can always be successful in your life. Maybe in some step, in some level of your life, maybe you fall. So in that, in that fail, maybe you get learn from that fall. So you have to accept everything that life life can comes to you, because when you don't fail, then you don't learn. So you have to accept everything that life comes to you. I understand from that question in that point that you have to accept everything that life comes to you, and you have to be patient with every difficulties in life.
Thank you so much. That's quite correct. Thank you so much, Mr. Sullivan. Yes, Dano, is it Mr. or Miss? Dano?
Hi.
Hello, Miss, right?
Yeah, I'm Miss.
Oh, cool. Yes, continue, please.
Okay, دكتور من هر أو شخصا ما كدون نام لو ناردي لإنستغرام أو يلوتون باسكر نام دانية و وش تنبجداري بكم لا
بله بفرمن
بله من يكم جارمة طبعا قايس يكم جارمة من بما إيرا بجداري لكلام بكم زورش خوش حالم بس هيت زاني ياريك نازانم يعني يكم جار هاتي ما نظم باش تذكر نوشتانا بس زور باشا لبا يعني جيرا دقم ليتان
يا خواب خير بيت بلام ڕاستی حەزەکەین هەمووی بەشدار بێت هەموو کەسێک و پرسیارەکان پرسیاری زیاتر گشتین لە کتێبەکەوە ستیمەکان سەردێڕەکان وەرەگیرێت دواتر لێرە چێتەوە ئەزانی بەڵین پرسیاری بڵێ
باشە مامۆستا ینی ئێستا ئەمە لێرە باسی کتابە شتەکەینە توش پرسیارمان لێ دەکرێت لەسەر کتابەکە ئەمەش وەڵامت دەدەین
بەڵام من لەو کتێبەوە سەردێڕم هەڵبژاردووە ئەو کاتە ئەو سەردەڕانە پێوەستەکەم و بە ژیانی خۆت بۆ نمونە ئەم پرسیاری ئەم جارەمانەوەیە کە تۆ چۆن بەرامبەر بە ژیان وەستیتەوە یەکێک لەو پرسیارە
زۆر باشە مامۆستا گیان ئەتوو کتابەکەی لە ئینستاگرامی دادەنەی لە ستۆریوەنیا ئەمە لەوێن دەرمعلومات وەردەگرین
من تەنها کتێبەکە دانێم تۆ بەڕێستان ئەتوانن بیخوێنەوە و دواتریش ئەگەر نەشی خوێندنەوە هەندێک زۆرێک هەیە لێرە کە نەیخوێندوێتەوە بەڵام لە دوایەمەوە ئارەزوویەکی بۆ کتێب خوێندنەوەکە دروستە بێت یان لە دوایەمەوە گرنگە پراکتیکێکی زمانەکە بکەیت یاخود ئەڵگۆڕی ئایدیا گرنگ نییە کە کتێبەکە خوێندوێتیان ئەگەر خوێندوێتەوە باشتر
وایە مامۆستا جان زۆر سپاس ئەمن گوێم لەنگۆیە دەمە هەندێک لەوەزاکێرابێ اوكي thank you
you're welcome dear yes Kaka Jiwa.
Dear teacher, about your question related to the situation you will have. For instance, you have a bad habit in your life, and you need to, stand opposite to that bad habit, to give up that bad habit. But sometimes, for instance, God forbid, your mom or your dad will be die, and you should accept that thing is because you can't do anything.
Right, something that are in your hand, which is very good. But before I move to my next question, I want to ask Ava, what about you? What do you think about the equation or the template or the design of happiness?
About swimming upstream or going with the wind. This question?
Yeah, that one, or how to stand against life's problem.
I think in some cases, it depends on the situation and on the circumstance, but in many cases, it's easier for you to go with the wind. But if you are going to go against the wind and kind of go your own way, you just have to be prepared that it's going to be much, much, much harder than going with the wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next question is about being traditional or modern. Which one you will choose? Personally, I follow tradition when I go outside. I follow modernism when I try to improve myself. What about you? Which kind of person you are? Are you a traditional one, or are you a modern one? Or are you the mixture of both of them? And what are the side effects? Probably negative mechanics. Anyone? Yes, Kaka Sardar.
Actually, Mr. Edin, I am a mixture. Sometimes when I am with the older people, they behave just like them. And when I am with my friends and in the with the new generation, I have to be modernism, because you have to improve yourself. And both of them, I think, have a negativity side, because when you want to be modernism, sometimes you can at home, personally it makes problem for me, because sometimes when I have to use technology and reading and go onto the social apps, I have to give more time to those things. At that time, I think I ignore my family, my parents, because I think they sometimes, when I see my mom, actually, she is sitting in front of me, she wants to finish my job and speaks with her and spending time with each other. At that point, I think I am very I am very bad person, that I cannot give time to my mom. And in outside, you have to be modernism, because we live in a world that it improves too much. Everything is exchanged suddenly, so you have to go into the other ways, in the both ways. You have to be mixture, actually. For personally, I have to be mixture. I don't want to decide about the other people. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Guys, we have less than 1 minute because this discussion is so hot. So I will rejoin if you like. We will rejoin with the same meeting ID and password. We will have another 15 more minutes. Okay? We will rejoin again, please. دیسانەوە دووبارە دەست پێکەینەوە نزیکی چارێکی کاتان ئێمە لەبەرەوەی کەمتر لە دەقەیەکی ماوە زوومەکە دەخرێتەوە بۆیە باشتر وایە خۆمان دەیەخینەوە دەست پێ بکەینەوە بۆ ئێستا من دایەخەمەوە دواتر دیسانەوە زوومەکە دەست پێکەینەوە بۆ چارێکی. See you in a bit. So, thank you so much for joining back again. Okay. On the same thing, لەسەر هەمان شت ئێوە کەسێکی مۆدرنن یاخود کەسێکن لەسەر زیاتر لەسەر ترادیشنەڵ یاخود لەسەر کەلتور و نەریت دەڕۆن یان هەردووشیانن. Yes, چیمەن خان.
دووبارە سڵاو. چەندێک لەسەر کولتوری بێت هەمیشە پێویستی بە مۆدێرنیش هەیە لەبەرەوەی جیهان لەو کاتەیە ناوەستێت کە کولتور دانراوە. کولتوریش لەلایەن مرۆڤەوە دانراوە کەواتە ئەکرێ بگۆڕدرێت. وەکو یەکێک لە یاساکان لە یەکێک لە فیلمەکان کە باسی زیین ئەکات پاشای مسڵمانان مەغۆلەکان ئەکات ئەوەی ئەکبەر و جودا ئەڵێ یاسا مرۆڤ دایناوە کەواتە یاسا ئەکرێ بگۆڕێت لە سەردەمێکەوە بۆ سەردەمێکی تر جیاوازە. دابوو نەریت و کولتوریش هەریش بەشێکە لەو یاسایانە ئەکرێ لە کاتی پێویستا بگۆڕێت. بەڵام ئەم دنیای مۆدێرنیشە ئەبێت نەبێتە هۆکارێک بۆ ئەوەی زیاد لە حەد مۆدێرنی واتە هۆکارێک نەبێت بۆ ئەوەی مۆدێرنی بوون بە شێوەیەکی ئاڕاستی لە ڕێدا بەرێت.
Thank you so much. Zor spas Chiman Khan. Anyone else? Dear Eva, before I move to the other people, what about you? Usually in America, like American people, what kind of lifestyle they will choose? Is it they belongs to like tradition, or they are more to modernism or modernity?
I think it depends on the family. Like if the family's more traditional, but I guess it also depends on the environment. If they grew up in the city, I think cities may be more modern.
The younger generation, not the elder one. Like the age of 2000s, from the age, like they're 18 or 19 now.
So majority, it's more breaking away from tradition. That's what I think. More modern.
More modern. Good. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Jirashi, but your mic is off. Yeah.
Teacher, we are living in a cultural society. It affects on us to behavior in a cultural way and in a modernism way. I agree with mix of both of them, but I'm not agree with postmodern. Just mix of culture and modernism.
Actually, postmodernism, I think we only have it in literature. We don't have it in real life. Postmodernism, we don't have it in real life. We have it in literature.
But in كادش بلام إذا هندسي ما كان يدرسون دركوت بونم بس لا سوتخمنا أجر ليش كم يدرسون بلام زيادة لا رجعوا سيما كان يدرسون بونمنا هر لو رجعنا بيني وأفريقيا هاوسرگیری لقال فرشة كرد بو أنا در همي post modernism من في معي ما مستا.
وراسكي بلام whatever happens in social media, do not judge behind it. أو يكتبوا in the social media just نازل بشتيم كوميتري من شيء. We do not judge so frequently, so rapidly.
بلام حيا ما مستا. أوش لأن استو لحالات يجدر شو نبونا تديار ده كشتي يعني سير سمر الآنش براي من برهمي post modernism.
Why not? Why not? Marrying a carpet, marrying a pet. What else do we have? These I don't call it postmodernism. I call it a laughing time. Really, those are the times when you read something like you will laugh. It's the time for enjoyment. But thank you so much. Bale. For example, I will give you one example. Those people who they told me that with their families, they are traditional. Now they are crossing legs in front of their dads. They are lying. I mean, lying like this, not like the truth, the opposite of truth. They are lying while their dads are sitting. However, according to the traditional way, you cannot even start to eat before your dad. But do we follow that? No. We start to eat before our dad and mom. We shout on them when they make us angry. We leave the house. These are all the signs that we are not traditional anymore. We say it. We say we are traditional, but I think we left the characteristics of real traditional, or what you call it, culture, tradition, and even costume, the way of clothing, and other stuff. Yes, let me not take your time. I want the others to participate. Anyone else?
Can I?
Yes, I think yes, Kakamomi.
Okay, so I would like to answer you. I would like to choose both because you know that we should. I mean, we don't need to like contact with the modern most of the time, and right now at these days we cannot. I mean, contact like we cannot continue just with the traditional things. We need to continue with the both. Like I don't know the word mixture, right? We need to continue with the mixture. I mean both. For example, right now at these days, most people, most of the young, I mean even children, they just continue with the modern. If you know about that, most of the children have mobile. They have their own like internet, or they already. That's the bad thing. playing PUBG or some kinds of this game, that even that's the baddest games around the world, which is make your brain like make you so like so to say that, but make you crazy, because alcohol you cannot stay away from playing it, right? Also, I'd like to say that for someone that they mentioned it, don't believe in about social media, because social media is not true thing. Most of the things from the social media are lying, so to say that, but that's life. Most of the things from social media is not true. Thanks to giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, dear Momin. You are quite right. Like I told a group of people who I met them, and they told me, give me advice. I said, stop smoking hookah. And they said, but we need it. I said, you will give 15,000 Iraqi dinar to half an hour of hookah. That 15,000 Iraqi dinar, you can give it to 5 books. It will go up to 10 generations. And maybe they didn't listen to me. Maybe they did. I don't know. But I gave them an advice. Okay, anyone else? Or shall I will end my Zoom within one last question. How can you brush your life with your own painting? چۆن دەتوانیت ژیانت بڕەنگێنیت بۆ فڵچەیی کە لە دەستتدایە؟
Doing what we believe in and doing what we like it. And I like to listen to music and reading and watching movie. By this way I can paint my life.
Good one. Then you are one of the best painters. I mean, everybody in this Zoom is one of or are one of the best painters in the world. So let's hear from the others. Thank you, Ashti. Others, don't kill your time. You have less than 10 minutes. So give it a go. Yes, Chima Khan.
بەڵێ ژیان ڕەنگاندن من لەبەرەوەی زۆربەی کات لە مەتبەخم هەر وەکو مەتبەخێک یەتە بە چاوم کە ئەمەوێ هەمیشە ئەو خواردنەی کە حەزم لێتی ئامادەی بکەم و پێشکەشی ئەو کەسەی بکەم کە ئاسوودەی ئەبێت بە خواردنەکانی دەستی من ئەگەر ڕەخنەشی لێ بگرێت پێی گەورە ئەبم.
We always be successful people from the criticizing. We never be successful from clapping or saying thank you. We will never success with only people when they tell us thank you. هیچ کاتێمە دەستکەوتمان نابێت ئەگەر خەڵک تەنها دەستخۆشیمان لێ بکەن. چکە نازانی ڕاست و هەڵی خۆت لێک ناکەیتەوە. زۆر ڕاستە شیمان خان. دەستە خۆش بێت. Anyone else? هیچ کەسێکی ترەیە؟
Yeah, Mr. I want to speak.
Yeah. بفرمایید سارا خان. Yes, Sarah. After you, I will come to you, کاکە سەردار.
ئەگەر تۆ توانیت خۆت بیت ئەو کات ئەتوانی ژیانی خۆت نەخش بکەیت بەڵام گەر تو خۆت نەبیت ئەوە ناتوانیت بۆ نمونە تەنها بە هاوکاری کەسانی تۆ هەنگاو بنێت ئەو ڕای منە.
That's a very good one. I will translate it into English for Ava. Ava, she said that if you want to be, if you can be yourself, sorry?
Yeah.
باش خود بانایکی خود بیکه خود ما بهت
I know, but I don't like it.
Okay, come on, بيله يرى نا ما صوت لبيه ونا مكتبه كاتا كوجي
حزك كم بتربي بينقل يعني هم يباريكي نلا حزك كم باريكي بإنزاب يلا.
Okay, dear Eva, she said that be yourself and then you can paint your life in the brush that you want. If you cannot be yourself, you can never paint your life, no matter how many colors you have. I added something, but this is the general meaning of what she said. Thank you. Kakasana.
Yes, actually, the way of difference, the way of happiness, as I said before, is different for everyone. So do what makes you happy. So if you makes those things that makes you happy, so you have to do that things and more closer because it makes you feel happy. So if it is having an exercise every day, having a smile, or spending time with friends, with your families, so it is the way of difference. The way of happiness is different for each one. Don't compare yourself to others, because maybe your talents and your skills and your competence is different from other people. So
We are in Kurdistan all of the time. We have that problem.
Yeah, that's what Irene says.
Sorry.
Listen, Kurdistan, okay.
It's Nazan,
Welcome, Doctor. Welcome.
thank you.
Welcome, teacher.
We live in, this is what we call it, real culture, a real traditional plus modernism. Now we are in the
نهاد
middle of
بوتا
modernism.
بخمان دما كنت بناقش نهاد بوتا
بونا زرا سايا يلا مودرن traditional كاتا كاكا سردار بفرما ببورا أنا كم جولي أبو بلام هموي فريانا قلتن شكا برا زومكا جمالتني ببورا ميثراوي. Yes.
sorry, actually I thought my internet was interrupted. I
No.
spoke, and I think you are online and I'm offline.
No, it's okay. The other people can hear you, but I cannot hear you, and it cannot be recorded. So please, you can repeat it again.
Oh, okay. Actually, I said the way of happiness is different for everyone. So do whatever makes you happy. Following your dream, do those practice, having exercise and spending time with friends. For me, it makes me happy. So I always do the same thing every day, because in order to be happy, and when I wake up in the morning, I have to smile at the beginning of the day. So don't compare to others, because it is one of the ways of makes you feel positive about your life if you compare yourself to others' life. So you are special for yourself. So your talent, maybe your talent, your skill is different from other people. So follow yourself and do what makes you happy. Thanks.
That's very correct. Thank you so much, Kaka. Sardar, there is only one you in 7 to 8 billion people. All the others are taken. Be yourself, enjoy yourself. Yes, Kaka Muhammad Latif.
Yes, teacher. As Mr. Sardar said, if you want it for your happiness, if I painting my life, that's my idea. I like this. I like doing some common things like watching movies, yeah, and video games, playing video games. I like this, and I also it was so useful for me, and yeah, just I like to do those particulars.
That's very good. As far as you enjoy your life, that's the best thing. Whatever you do, you will find happiness and success inside it. That's very correct. Mr. Mohammed, thank you so much. Kaka Mu'min.
Yes, teacher, thank you. So I would like to talk about like these two persons, Mr. Sardar and Mr. Muhammad said about it. Already, these things make me happy, or I would like to be happy with the technology, technical. I will agree with this like modern, because I really like electrical or technology, because I already you know that I think like how to create a car or something like that. That's why I really like these things, make me happy that I can do it. For example, technology really make me happy, or great things really make me happy. Thanks, teacher.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Technology makes everybody happy when you know how to use it. when you use it for the right purpose. I think Sana will be, Sana, do you want to speak? She will be the last one of today's Zoom meeting, if she wants.
Okay.
Yes.
About what I'm talking, my mind not
It's
here.
about, it's
Outside,
okay,
sorry.
it's okay. It's about painting your life. چون توجهت رنگ دکی چون با فلچی کپیتا. How do you paint your life within the brush that you have?
Yes, teacher Kurdish talking.
No problem.
من نمجالي بله هم جاري قصيك كم دلهم أو فلسيك بابلين بود مولا فلسيك وانيا كتودلي فلسيك فلسيك بدس دويا خود أرزوي تون دويست أو هاي ببا بلام لهمان كاتا سنورة شجلبو آزادي كفلتك دابني كأتو ئازادی ئەو فڵچێت بەدەستی وەیە کە وێنەیەک بکێشی تۆ وێنەیەک دەکێشی بۆ نمونە بە ئارەزووی خۆت ڕەنجی دەکەی بەڵام ئەگە ئەو ڕەنگە زۆر لە حەدی خۆی تێپەڕی کرد شتەکە جوان نابی هەم لە بۆ خۆت هەم لە بۆ بینینی شتەکە هەموو جاردێ ئەو بیرکردنەوەیم هەیە کە شتەکان بە دڵی خۆت بکە بەڵام بەپێی سنووری لە بۆ دابنێ ئەگەر سنووریش لە بۆ داننا ئەو بە زەرمەندی خۆت کۆتایی پێدێتن.
Thank you so much, dear Sana.
Thank you for you. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. I think today's Zoom is finished. I hope that I could have been with you more. But the problem is I cannot post more than 1 hour into the Instagram, and it will take a lot of time for YouTube also and Facebook. Thank you so much for today, and I will post the book tonight, or I will try my best to put it tonight. If not, tomorrow morning I will post it. Best of luck with the rest of your week, and happy winter, since today is the first day of winter.
Thanks for giving your time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have a good time.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Good day for both of you, all of you.
Thank you for your time.
Bye-bye.
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 Thank you, Doctor.